What's going on, Mullen fans? We back with another video. Appreciate you all for tuning in and your continued support to the channel. Mullen got pushed down right at open per usual and got as low as 11.50, and then it just pretty much closed the same way it opened at the end of the trading day. In this video, I'm going to give you guys reasons why I changed my mind, and I think I am very much wrong about Mullen Automotive. What I said in one of my previous videos, that I believe that Mullen has not produced any new vehicles and that they were most likely just doctored up Elms vehicles. As most of you may already know, Mullen Automotive did start a collaboration with NRTC Automation back in May. They are out of Birmingham, Alabama, which is only about 250 plus or minus miles driving range from Alabama to Mississippi, where the Tunica facility is at. And the collaboration was for the Class 3 assembly line installation and integration, including all robotics and automation systems for vehicle production. And in the screen behind me, there is a Twitter post from, I believe it's Looking Down from Twitter, came out on July 14th. It shows from the Mullen manufacturing video on Mullen Automotive's official YouTube channel. Circled here, red in the pictures, it's supposed to be identifying that these robotic equipment is from NRTC Automation, when in fact they're not the same pieces of equipment. On the left side, you'll see on Mullen's video, it is from RP Gata, which is a different automation company. NRTC IGAM is the one that Mullen Automotive is using, has collaborated with for use at their Tunica facility in Mississippi, which is also the destination for final assembly of the Class 1 vans and Class 3 trucks. Now here's a better look at the robotic equipment from Mullen's manufacturing video they uploaded in July. RP Gata, like I said, is another automated robotics company. And this is at the old Elms facility, now acquired by Mullen Automotive, which is why we had bashers and people on Twitter downplaying the video that Mullen Automotive uploaded. This one says, watch the Elms CNBC interview from 2021. You'll see all those same Mishawaka machinery along with a ton of CGI. The plant is unchanged. Mullen is a scam. And that person may be right about one thing. That robotics equipment may be the same and unchanged since Elms, because Mullen acquired them and their RP Gata robotics equipment came with it. Hence the reason Mullen collabed with NRTC Automation for their robotics equipment for Tunica facility and the final assembly. But we're going to get into the meaning of final assembly here shortly. But Mullen Automotive may not need much of their NRTC's robotic equipment to get final assembly done. And this is why I say that. It says, automate your business on a budget. We offer a quick and easy application process so you can purchase the automation equipment you need when you need it without an upfront investment. Simply call us at that number or fill out the form today to learn more about our financing options and our automation solutions. So call us up, request what you need for a budget, and we'll ship it from Alabama to the Tunica, Mississippi plant for you. NRTC also goes over step-by-step process of manufacturing. Says the sheet metal parts for the bodywork are created and stamped by robots. These parts form sides, frames, doors, hoods, and roofs, which are later added onto the frame of the car. Once the frame is created and the parts are ready to be assembled, the car will be loaded onto the production line. The car will travel along a moving assembly line in a factory as robots and people work on them. Manufacturing plant workers will attach parts to the car and may work alongside robots for certain tasks. Robotic work cells will work alone to weld, solder, screw, and glue parts on the car. Once the parts of the body are manufactured onto the car, it will undergo detailing. This includes cleaning, layering, chemical formulas for protection against corrosion and scratches, and painting. And a lot of these things that are here at the bottom is what Mullen is going to be going through with their vehicles in final assembly. It says, finally, the engine, transmission, axles, and exhaust systems are installed into the car and the tires are furnished so the car can stand on its own. And speaking of final assembly, it's the last of the product components that are added in or packaged with the product so that they can be added by a dealer or consumer after delivery, depending on the product. See that picture right there? Looks very similar to how Muln's vans were positioned in their upload on manufacturing back in July. Let me show it to you. One of the clips from the video, and just like NRTC said about the steps for manufacturing, the last part says, finally, the engine, transmission, axles, and exhaust systems are installed into the car and the tires are furnished so the car can stand on its own. And it looks like a lot of things that Muln needs for these vans going to final assembly in Tunica. And since Muln collaborated with NRTC Automation, they most likely have already been set up over at the Tunica, Mississippi plant for final assembly, as well as these Class 1 vans already being announced in July that they are going to be shipped to Tunica for final assembly. This makes me overall more optimistic that Muln Automotive is on schedule for production. I know a lot of you may watch this and say, oh, I'm late on this, but somebody may have wanted to hear it in detail like this. So let me know what you guys think. Subscribe to the channel, I'd appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next video. I'm gone.